Hello, Bucs fans. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue our draft coverage, and today we're looking at defensive lineman out of Toledo, Darius Alexander. He's number 9 on the field, and this play here, I mean, this is Bucs written all over it. This is what the Bucs do with their defensive linemen. They drop them back into coverage, and guess what? This guy actually makes a play on the football, and not only catches the football, but he takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown, which is pretty cool to see,
Let the
Bucs.
big dog eat.
Here he goes. Yeah, imagine. I mean, Vita Vea. There we go. This is going to happen this year. I have a feeling. No, but like Todd Bowles is salivating over this guy, a guy that can drop back and then do something with it, not just be a body of a color of a different jersey in the way. This guy actually hands it, picks it off, and does something with it afterwards. Hurdles the quarterback with ease. Big boy can move. Was he 6'4", about 305?
Yeah.
Hands, length. He's got all the attributes you can ask for. Small school guy. So unless you put up massive production, I don't think you're a first round pick. This guy, as you're going to see, number 9, just driving it through. Smaller school. So yeah, the competition he's going against isn't as strong, isn't as lengthy as he is. But look at that pure one arm pushing the guy back, driving through. It is a little bit high, guys. I understand that, but he's still using his strength to his advantage, getting through, gets after the quarterback, gets a sack. So there are tools, there are traits that you really, really like bodying this guy. This is against Pittsburgh. This is actually a better team. Against the center, bodying him, pushing him back. There's no pocket because he's forcing it back and then it gets in on a sack. Like a lot of traits you got to like. And I mean, teams are going to either jump on this early or think his age is going to be too much because he's going to be 25 comes the start of the season.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like you said, he's 6'4", 305. He's got 34-inch arm length. He's got 10-inch hands. So he has all the measurables, the tools you look for. It's just about finding that consistency. Again, here, one player comes to mind when I see this, and that's Logan Hall because he loves the swim move. He does it twice here, and he gets in on the pressure, completes the sack, which is nice to see. But yeah, I mean, high at times is his issue. Pad level is the main thing. That is something that has to be more consistent. But when he flashes, I mean, he flashes really nicely. Again, you can see the instant pop and power that he has because of that length. His ability to get into the chest of the offensive lineman is evident. But at times it's just being consistent. And you can see the pad level gets low here. It gets in a nice position. He gets right into the chest using the legs and the drive. And that's good. That's good football right there.
Yeah, it's walking a guy back. He's staying low on this one, as you can see, before he throws his hand, he's down. He's pushing his helmet's below the guard here as he pushes through, and that guy's just going for a ride backwards. He's holding on for dear life, and then he gets in the throwing window. So stuff like that, if you can do it consistently within the plan of the team, not just going errant and thinking I can just be disruptive every play and just go out of character of stuff. But look at this. Like this is one arm into the chest plate, walking the guy back and just destroying him, getting a hit on the quarterback. Completion, but the quarterback feels this, is going to be worried about this later in the game. So like disruptions is game. It's just more or less get more control and consistency out of it.
Yeah, for sure. And these are a lot of the good flashes that he showed here in against Pittsburgh. Showing the length, showing the ability to get arms off of him, being able to disengage, get through, turn the shoulder, get a pressure on the quarterback. So all of that is nice. It's just, can we harness that into something more? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, and but that's with every player. Like so, you, in my opinion, either you're a first round elite talent or you're a guy that's trying to make the team based off of something where you're doing it consistently right. And if you're just a disruptive player at the college level, but and there was no game plan in what you were thinking, a lot of teams are going to be like, scared to draft you. So like, was there a plan in place every time, or was he just trying to be the guy and just get sacks or put up numbers, right? So here he is, but just showing the ability, throwing arms. Like the guard is actually standing up and throwing arms off of him, consistently being violent with the hands. Look at this again, pushing the hand away from him, getting under the pad level, driving through. You just want like the biggest word on this tape is going to be consistency of that pad level staying low because you're 6'4", 305. We need to see that down. Like Vita Vea almost because he's so heavy, he stays low. Cansey just has it based off of his height as well. But guys like this, you have the traits, you need to use it correctly, or you can get thrown off your spot, especially when you're going from a lower level college team to the NFL.
Right, for sure. And again, you can kind of see that here where he does a good job of staying low, but then he kind of transitions into a high point, and then gets more vertical. The guard does a good job, and then he kind of pushes him with his lower body, but still a decent job of trying to get off of the guy, trying to get into the play. So you like that. So now it's just about developing these tools that he obviously has the power, has the athleticism to work with, and could be a good player at the next level.
I do really like his get off though. For a guy this size, watch the ball snap, watch when he gets off of it. Let's see, go boom. Literally immediately for a defensive tackle, that's quick, right? And then being the decoy in this, I mean, they're doing a little stunt game where he's trying to get all the guys coming towards him, so his guy can end up coming inside. Right here, number 4 draws the attention, and he still almost wins against the tackle here, even though he's just a decoy. Tackle actually did a pretty good job preventing that underarm from getting through, but still the hustle to get after it. Yeah, I like that. You already saw he's nimble enough to pick off a ball and then take it to the house. But like I was saying, understanding don't get too disruptive where you're not in the play. You did great getting to the backfield, knocking the guard off, but be like technically sound and realize, okay, the quarterback's right there. Let me disengage and just stop and let him run into me. Don't just give him the whole alleyway because then you'll have situations like Jaden Daniels, which is going to get a 25, 30-yard gainer because you left a wide open hole.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't agree more. So as we transition into some of his run defense, his ability to get into the backfield is obviously evident, as he just takes the running back down. So you can see the disruption, you can see the quick get off on the ball, his ability to win at the point of attack. But you can also see how the level of competition is not the best. Number 53 looks half his size,
Tight.
and you can see like he's just bigger, stronger, faster than a lot of these dudes that he was going up against. And credit to him, he was in on the play. He was making things happen. Here, this is really nice. I like how he's pushing 56 back. He has two guys on him and does a good job of knifing through this and really forcing the running back right into him.
Violent too. I mean, just pushing the line back. The running back literally has nowhere to go. Once he gets the ball, he's right there in his face. So, like, yes, the running back shouldn't have just walked into him, but he caused this. He forced this disruption, and you got to give credit to that. Like a disruptive player, that's what they do. Like, but then again, don't run yourself out of a play. It's good to force a pocket back, but look where he ends up and look where the play is. Like this is the stuff where you got to be sound together. Look where he's just walking off. Yes, the rest of his team did well because he caused a disruption, but let's stay where we need to be assignment based.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we're talking about with, the stand up, like him standing straight up on that play, and then here showing good fundamentals, good technique. So you can see where the inconsistencies lie. Like he uses his length here very well, pops this guy up, holds him up, and then able to disengage and make a tackle on the running back. That is something that it comes and goes with him on his tape, and that's something where you have to hone in at the next level, and hopefully he can find that consistency.
Right? Like you see his vision there, like understanding, okay, it's a run. Where do I go? When do I go? And he immediately disengaged, but that doesn't show it consistent. And that's what we're talking about here, just showing his athleticism, understanding, oh, the wide receiver has it. Let me try and get in after this. Doesn't make a play, but still it's showing hustle, motor, that stuff that you want to check boxes on players. Usually if they're stopping, if the play's not on their side, that's not someone you want on your football team consistently on there.
Yeah, and then here, this is just a good rep by the right guard. He doesn't win. He's trying to hold this point of attack, but gets shifted here to the left side. The running back he tries to reach around, can't grab him. So you can just see at times he can get moved off his spot, but again, that was just a good play by the offensive line.
Yeah, a little duo by the tackle here, pushing him, getting at his hips level, but still, you got like anchor down better than that because that's your whole side. That's a wide open hole right there. That's allowed because of that. But again, teaching points. Will he improve on that? Oh, this one was amazing though. So crosses the face of the center, immediate great move, chucks him right off, showing his athleticism, physicality, length, right there to make a play. Johnny on the spot. Let's get him right. Look how quickly this is. Pop, gone. So disruptive, yes. Finish the play.
Yeah, you have to finish. So overall, with Darius Alexander out of Toledo, I think he's a fun player to watch. There's a lot of, flashes to his game, but he's just got to find a way to put it all together. I think he's going to most likely probably be a day two prospect because some team is going to fall in love with those traits as we have seen often. But can they find a way to coach and enhance his skill set entering this season at 25? That remains to be seen. But a lot to like with his game, a lot to like about Darius Alexander out of Toledo. Let us know what you guys think. Hit that like button and comment down below. With that said, until the next one.